Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, today we're going to be playing Don't Starve, and I've been playing this off and on since it first came out on Steam. Tons of fun, and they have done a lot of great improvements over time. It's been in beta for a long time now, and one of the awesome things that they have added that we'll be playing actually with today, we're not going to be doing vanilla. We will be doing some mods, though. They're not going to be mods that make it too easy. I'm not going to have things like max stacking everything to 99, that kind of thing. There's things like charcoal burner, just so I don't have to burn down a freaking forest to get charcoal. That might make it a little easier, but for me it's more logical, simply because if you have a fire pit, you should be getting some charcoal out of it every time you throw some logs on. We also do have display food values. This might make things a little easier just because you can see what foods you want to try to focus on eating for sanity, for health, as well as for hunger. We also have a storm cellar, which basically you just chuck all your crap into, but it's very expensive to make. It takes 20 stone, 20 wood flooring if I remember, and then I think some gold. So it's more of an end game kind of thing, not something that you're going to be able to do early on in the game, so don't worry, by the time I get that, we should be pretty well set up. But one of my favorite additions is Rincewind, and if you have ever read Terry Pratchett's Discworld series, Rincewind he's not in a lot of the books, but he is what really introduces you to Discworld, and he is, of course, joined by the infamous Luggage, and I am really looking forward to how they implement that into Don't Starve. So, let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I already have a game, just to kind of see all the new additions to everything, kind of get used to playing the game again. But let's go ahead and start a new one. Alright, so we're going to be playing with a pretty standard world, but we're going to change up the character. And as you can see, I've unlocked quite a few of the characters over time. We have the Bereaved, Soulless Automaton, and then the last one I've been able to get through playing is the Librarian. You do have a few more that you're able to unlock after that, but the one we'll be playing today is, of course, Rincewind. Normally, I prefer to go with Willow. Willow is awesome. She comes with her own lighter, and she's immune to fire. Those are two very powerful things when you are trying to survive. So, but why take the easy road? Let's go ahead and get going here. Generate the world. And I've loved the art style of this game from the very get-go, and they have done a very, very good job of not only making a great environment, but just making sure that it really is a game about survival. It is tough. Back before they did some of the updates, say, pal, you don't look so good. And there's the Luggage. Oh, I love it. Back before they did the update, I had something like 100 days that I survived. And then they changed it, and I don't think I've gotten past 20, so we'll see how we can do. Go ahead and get started. Opening Luggage, this might seem a little OP. Hey, you have Luggage right off the bat, you can store crap in. Yes and no. From what I understand, Rincewind is... Holy cow, he is going crazy already. Good lord. Why? Why? What is going on? Okay, so in the books, Rincewind is a bit of a coward, and I'm kind of exaggerating when I say bit. Holy crap, he's insane. This is unexpected. Oh my gosh. So, 5 seconds into the game, and we are at 0 sanity. This is going to be interesting. Go ahead and pull up my map real quick. Good night. Okay. So I think having Luggage might be not as OP as people might think initially, when you have to go running away from nightmares already. Oh, and I'm taking damage. What is going on? Good Lord Almighty. Run! Run, Rincewind! This is unplayable. I have no rest. No rest for the wicked. Mana don't grow on trees. Oh, come on. Get away from me. Oh, now there's two of them. Okay. Totes fair. Good grief. Do a little bit of exploring while we run away. What is this nonsense? Okay, so bit of a learning experience. We apparently had to wear the wizard hat in order to not go crazy. Oh, how are we gonna survive? Oh, good Lord. 0 days. Let's retry that, shall we? Good grief. Alright. So we must put on the wizard's hat immediately. Otherwise we go psycho in seconds. Alright. Wake up, wake up. Alright. Equip hat. Oh, okay. Well, let's try this again, shall we? Alright. As you can see, I have a few extra slots. Does make picking things up less of an issue. I didn't want to increase the stack sizes simply because a lot of this game is managing... Oh, found a skeleton already. Managing your inventory, so... What is this? Walking cane. Interesting. He was referring to Death, the actual personification there, because in the Discworld series, Death is the personified sort, and when people die, he actually shows up and takes them away. They actually have Death for rats as well. It's pretty funny. But anyways, back to the game. The luggage is of the sapient kind, so it follows him around, and if anything attacks him, it goes on a murderous rampage, killing everything that comes after him. So, while he is, as you see, a coward and goes pretty crazy pretty quickly, he has the protection of his luggage, with the added benefit of being able to store things. So, as we go around and collect things, we're going to try to, let's see, let's make an axe. We're going to need to get some wood before dark. And I try to find a good place to set up camp. Well, that was... Oh, okay. He helps me. Holy crap. Alright. Yeah, and he... Oh, I'm loving this already. This is amazing. Better than Chester, gotta say. Sorry. Sorry, Chester. I loved you, but you didn't chop down trees for me. So, love that I found some bison early on. Bison are basically what I put my camps nearest, simply because they give you a constant source of manure for no effort. Pigs you have to feed. You have to find something to feed them, and then they'll eat it and poop out some manure for you. But bison are awesome because, number one, if anything attacks them, they will mob it to death. Number two, they give you free manure, which is essential when you get into crop planting and all that other nonsense. So as a long-term survival situation goes, they are a renewable resource. So let's see. And one of the other great reasons of having Rincewind is because in the books he actually does get thrown around into ridiculous situations just randomly. So him being thrown into the middle of nowhere and being forced to survive, pretty much down his alley. And I love that we already found a bunch of rabbits. We can set up some traps for them here rather soon. Alright, Luggage, get to it. I don't even have to use my axe. That might become a little ridiculous. But anyways. Don't judge me, I'm having fun. And that's what this is all about, right? Right, guys? Alright, let's get some gold. We can... Holy crap. He's apparently extremely fast at mining things. So I'll leave that in there for you. And he already got some fireflies. Alright. Alright, so it's getting towards dark. Let's get a nice place to set up a campfire. We have a road, which is amazing. It's always very good to set up near a road just because travel time is very important when daytime is so short, especially during the winter. You don't want to stay away from camp for too long. So with the bison up here, let's see, with bison up here, and we have, all right, let's do, oh no, no, go away. Ah, good lord. Well, this is unfortunate. I'll be right back with you guys. I am going to have to re-log for this. I apparently can't just make it go away. Be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that. Here we go. I don't want to go scouting out too much when it's this late, but let's see. We do have plenty enough for a fire. We'll go ahead and take care of that then. Get something set up just right here. Get some light. Build a campfire. Ta-da! And just throw a log on the fire. Keep it going throughout the night. And this is when we take inventory. See what we can do. We have plenty of stuff except the gold. I try not to set up my science machine immediately just because I want it to be down wherever I'm going to be permanently. So we'll wait on that. Although at this rate it may not matter, so screw it. Let's build a science machine. Get some stuff built. Definitely want to get some rabbits captured. There we go. Stick those off to the side. And and as you can see down here, these are the backpack and amulet slots. These just give you spots where you're not going to have to take off your armor in order to, you know, put your backpack back on. And for me, it didn't make much sense why you weren't able to wear an amulet as well as armor. It might just be because, you know, you have an amulet that can revive you and make you're already harder to hurt. But alright, speaking of dinner, let's get something cooked up for you, Rincewind. Alright, so day one, not doing too shabby. We're just kind of building our resources, and that's what you're going to spend a lot of your time doing, is just consolidating resources, making sure that you have enough to kind of get going. And once you have a good stock of everything, then you can focus on building up your infrastructure, you know, getting some improved farms set down, getting a crock pot. Crock pots are one of the first things I immediately go for, just because the ability to make better food can get you by pretty easily through the day by day. Also go see if we can't find some spiders to fight, now that we have some luggage to do our work for us. Alright, and then we have some other stuff we can get to, but refining, let's see if we can refine anything. Yeah, let's bring that stuff back. Go ahead and refine into boards. And structure, sign. We don't need a sign. Here's your sign. Alright. Waiting for daylight here in a second. There we go. Alright, off to see the wizard. Oops. That is not what I meant to do. Alright. Go, luggage. Thank you. Thank you. And more manure. Manure is also extremely important when you're transplanting. So when, for example, you start collecting grass and drop it in the luggage. When you also start picking up the berry bushes to bring back to camp so that you don't have to go walking out for them. It's always extremely useful to have manure to fertilize, since they're not going to grow unless you do fertilize them. Yet another reason that staying near these guys is awesome. And the only time you have to worry about bison being aggressive is during mating season. But at that point you'll be able to see their butts are red and they start charging at you. So, not too bad. Thank you, luggage. I can make stuff with these. I understand. I'm not... Okay, well, I should just stop trying to collect stuff when I have the luggage doing it for me. You do that. Oh, okay. Well, follow me. So we're on day 2. Woohoo! We have survived the evening. And here we go. Set these traps real quick. Rabbits are very important during the winter. You can always... There you go. You're always able to catch them during the winter and store them in boxes in the chests. And it's always intelligent to do so because live food never spoils. Keep that in mind. It's true not just in the game, but also in real life. There we go. Alright, so we need to do a little more exploring. We don't have a shovel because I didn't take... So perfect. We can now be revived at least once. And here's something to fight. Tell you what. Let's see if the luggage will do its job. No? Oh, yeah. Go, luggage, go. Do your thing. Chicken wang. Alright. I need some type of walking container. Oh, no, I didn't want to eat that. Nasty. Whatever. And the librarian he references is actually an orangutan. If you want to understand it, go read the books. Great books. Alright, so more resource gathering. And our explorations should hopefully reveal some other resources. Well, like I said, one of the first things I want to do is try to get my hands on some basic stuff. We want to get a fire pit, get a base camp planned out. If you survive long enough, you're usually going to end up with multiple camps anyway, because it does take a while to walk around, and different places have different advantages. You know, you might have a summer home, you might have a winter home. And right now, I think I have pretty much everything home. Until I can get a shovel and bring these all back to camp, I'm just going to focus on picking. Now, we do have a ton of grasslands. So, okay, it's going to be evening. Now we're going to go... Should research. Let's see. Okay, so we got plenty to get a shovel at the very least. And then we'll come out and get all this grass and everything once again. Let's get some gold. Thank you. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Come along, luggage. Come along. I don't usually screw with beehives too very early on, but with the luggage, I'm feeling a bit brazen. Alright, run. This is one of the great reasons for having a road. Now, our camp where we originally set up is right there, but I do think I'm going to start moving over into the woodlands. Still close to the rabbits, and still close to bison, but close to the road. Means greater transportation over time, so we'll just move everything over to the east a little bit. Keep it nice and cozy right around. Oh, I don't have enough stones. Yes, I do. What am I thinking? I'm ridiculous. Tell you what, there, luggage. Stick that there. And bada boom. I said bada boom. Build. There we go. And just before it gets too dark, we're going to go research our shovel. Might also want to get a hammer pretty quick so we can move that. But that means I will need to refine a few things before doing so. Let's see. Luxury axe, no. Shovel, yes. Okay, so let's put you in that for a second. How much do we have? We have 7 grass. Let's refine that into rope. Perfect. Pick it up, pick it up. And tools. Let me see. Tools, tools, tools. Yes, that is exactly what I want to see. Boom. And hammer. It's hammer time. Oh, crap. Bad, 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 bad. Oh, dear Lord. No. Yes, we just made it. Just barely made it. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up our science once again. Ta-da! Alright, and once again, throw a few logs on the fire. I said throw a few logs on the fire, Rincewind. Thank you. And survival, where is it? Survival compass. Can't make a compass just yet. Oh, I do believe we ran out of... Yeah, we don't have enough cut grass for a backpack just yet. No worries. We got this. Alright, let's cook up some food. We're getting hungry. And we can go ahead and eat some of that real quick. Keep up our strength. And goodness gracious, I need to organize this. I do not generally keep food in the very front of my bars. I keep tools. We'll go ahead and stick those in the front. Stick all this in the back. And we are on to day 3. Wonderful. Alrighty. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and I'll see you next time.